thing.
Well, it says we're recording, so talk amongst yourselves. I got to move over to my stool.
Stool. Ugh. I was surprised you guys didn't go with the Cowboys this week.
Why? Because of Cooper Rush?
They weren't even
Well,
on my
if
radar.
Prescott plays, they're a +3 on the road.
Yeah, that's because they don't know if Dak Prescott's playing or not.
I understand that. I'm saying if he plays, it's not a bad line. But I understand why you made your pick.
Well, I'll tell you what originally happened. So we switched up our system, and my brother gave me so my brother's been giving me 3 picks. So he gave me 3 picks, and they were all high spreads. They were all the 3 highest spreads, 10 points or over, and I told him I didn't like any because I don't do high spreads. So my brother basically has ignored what I've been saying for like the last 10 years, that I don't bet on high
I agree with
spreads.
the Cincinnati one, though. I think Cincinnati could cover 11.5.
I bet on
I don't
winners.
trust-
What do you want from me? I bet on winners.
That's right. Only winners here.
I don't trust high spreads in the NFL because you have garbage touchdowns. Just look at
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts.
I understand that, but look what they did
Jalen
to
Hurts is
last
the
week.
king of garbage time, man.
But they
True,
are
but
who
look
we
what they did
thought
to
they were.
Baltimore.
And we let them off the hook.
They beat Baltimore by like 3 touchdowns last week. So if you give them a garbage touchdown at the end, who cares? It's still up by 2 touchdowns.
No, this is a game where they fourth quarter they benched what's his name, Joe Burrow, because they're up by two touchdowns and they don't care. 3 touchdowns.
I don't know. Do you trust Mike White?
I'm just saying I don't trust big spreads, man. I don't trust them.
Pussy.
No, only if they're over 14. I think it's too big.
This is the show. You can find us on Twitter at One Pick Wonders. You have 2 teams picking the best game for NFL football. Not to include Thursday night, which I did win. Who did I bet on? I know I won. I had the underdog. Who won Thursday night?
Green Bay.
Who was the underdog?
Yes, because they were missing
Bay.
everybody, but they still won.
And there was a bunch of Aaron Rodgers memes and that came out after he got clobbered after he already threw the touchdown pass.
He looked out of it, man. That was funny.
Oh, and they only got 15 yards on the return as a penalty. That's all they got for that blatant roughing the quarterback or unsportsmanlike, whatever it was called. But they got their sweet revenge in the end, didn't they?
Yes, they did. That's the best revenge to win the game.
I would have won my bet either way. I mean, I was kind of hoping Carolina would score because I had the +6 on Green Bay. That would only put them up by like 4.
Yo, what's interesting about that game though, the play at the end, AJ Green thought it was a run play, so he didn't turn around.
No, and they lost to the great Rasul Douglas there.
No, I'm just saying, how do you not know if it's a run or pass play? Like, that's just you're an NFL player.
He was looking
right.
so
it's not like
confused.
he just got there.
Yeah, and you're right. He's not a rookie. It's not his first game.
Or Ertz, who maybe not know because he was just been there a week. He's been there since training camp. He should know all the plays.
Yeah,
He was out there as a decoy, and they threw the ball. And the Green Bay defender, I don't know his name, but he literally just reached out with one hand and pulled it in.
Yeah, it used to be Dan likes to point out old Eagles.
Yeah, ex-Eagle. An ex-Eagle great.
Which one? AJ Green is an ex-Eagle?
No, Rasul Douglas.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's picking the Eagles tonight anyway, So we have 2 teams, the Sofa Kings with Ryan the Office, who's not here. So the only person to show from the Sofa Kings is Dan, the 5 head of knowledge. The other two are myself. As you can see, we have Team Gear, Team O. We are brothers. We are down by 1 game on the season. But don't forget, we still have the push if it comes to a tie. So we would still win. So, Dan, let's lead it off with the Sofa Kings pick for Week 8 NFL.
All right. Well, the Sofa Kings are going with the Titans, who I think are now plus 2.5, if I'm not mistaken. They've won 2 in a row impressively. They beat the Bills.
Are you crazy?
And they beat the Chiefs. They crushed them at home last week. Julio with an H will not be playing this week. There's really going to be a matchup of the running backs, Henry versus Taylor. So they both have good ground games. Tannehill's played really well lately, and actually so has Wentz. But just in general, I think Wentz tends to come up small in big games. And Tennessee's defense has played really well lately. I don't trust what the Colts have done recently. They played some really crappy competition. The last few games were against they beat Miami, they lost to Baltimore, and then they beat Houston and beat San Francisco. Not exactly murderer's row here of teams. Whereas the Tennessee, they played some crap. They lost to the Jets, as we all know, and a game I think you and Brian picked. But the last two have been great, and their offense is clicking. Both teams are 5-2 against the spread this year, but I think Tennessee on the road, I think they'll get it done. They've been playing better. They play better competition. I don't think it's going to be a letdown. It's a division game. As I said, I think Wentz comes up small in these situations. I don't really love the Indianapolis offense. What's his name? Brian's boy. What's his name? The receiver there, T.Y. Hilton, got hurt again for the 100th time in a row. So he's not going to be there. So I just think that Tennessee is going to cover that 2.5. I won 2 bets with them last week. They covered a plus 4.5 at home. This week they're a plus 2.5 as a road underdog. As I said, I think they've been playing better. Tannehill's been playing better. He had a great game. A.J. Brown is healthy again. They missed him. They've getting the tight ends involved. And, of course, they have Derrick Henry, who's a beast. He's on pace for a 2,000-yard season. Such an extra game this year. He has a shot to do that again. And as I said about Indianapolis, their defense is okay. They left the 49ers in that game too long. The 49ers stink. And as I said, they beat crappy competition. Oh, there he is.
Oh, just in time.
Hey!
Hey!
The office.
The office has arrived.
No, he's interrupting his time with his mother. He should be
Hi,
off.
Mom.
I'm going to mute her.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Mom. We have like 10 viewers that might actually watch the show, so be quiet.
Hi, guys.
Oh, my God.
Mom
Wait
loves
just in
football.
time. I just finished my spiel about.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hey.
Go Eagles.
Yeah, I finished my spiel about our pick. Yeah, you can go now.
I'll walk out of here so you can curse.
All right, what we went
Love
with.
that Mummers Parade.
Who the hell did we go with? I don't remember what our pick was, Dan.
Tennessee plus 2.5.
That's right, Tennessee. They're playing.
Indy
Yeah, it was what 2.5.
plus 2.5.
Yeah, no, Derrick Henry. Enough said. Derrick Henry. They screwed us several times last year, if I remember serving me correctly, Tennessee. But this year, I think they're just on a different level. Tannehill doesn't even have to do that much because of Derrick Henry, how well he's playing. He's having an MVP caliber season. Indy's got Carson Wentz, who he's Carson Wentz. Guy apparently used to cry during practice when he threw interceptions so much. That's from my inside information. From a guy that I know that I work with who knows somebody. So anyway, it's 2.5. They're getting 2.5 points. So I think they're gonna. I picked them to win the game outright. So bet big, bet heavy, bet Tennessee, bet all Scott's money. Brian doesn't have any money, so don't bet any of Brian's.
Do you think if he cut his hair, he would lose all his strength?
I don't know. You know what? I wonder if he'd probably be like 10 pounds lighter with that hair. I mean, I wish I had that hair. I'm a little jealous.
He needs to meet his Delilah first.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for someone to tackle him by his hair because that is legal in the NFL.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I've
But
seen
nobody's done it yet.
Did I see Paul Malo get tackled by his hair one time when he had an interception or something? I don't know. I always think it's funny when the guys with long hair get tackled that way.
You can't horse collar, but you can pull their hair.
Damn straight. You can be a sissy, but you can't grab their neck.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Oh, give me a break.
Our picks are scary, just like Halloween.
Who'd you guys went with what? The Lions?
Yeah.
Did you do your thing already?
No, we haven't gone yet.
Oh, you didn't do your anal cyst yet? No, okay.
No. Yeah.
So there you have it. Tennessee plus 3.5. Who are they playing?
2.5.
Plus 2.5. Yeah.
2.5. Indy.
Play in Indy. Where are they at?
Indy.
In Indy.
In the dome in Indy. See, I'm getting my dome and open air stadium straight now.
Good. Only took 11 years.
We did a show like 7-8 years ago, and Dan schooled my brother on all the different places the teams play, all the different venues.
Yeah, right.
You can
Don't
ask
see
me
the Ravens
any.
still playing at Memorial Stadium.
Dan just like saying, before the Raiders moved, Dan just like saying, "Oh, the last dual-use field in the NFL."
Dan
Mr.
said that
Know-it-all.
almost. I think Dan said that every show.
he
He
said
said,
every
Oh no,
show.
because Scott always brought up the infield. He liked when they played on the infield during the game. You know,
Dan's
like
like,
San Fran.
that's Dan's go-to fact, man.
yeah, no, because Scott loved it. He loved when the guy would tackle it.
All right, let's go BKO with the Timo pick for Week 8.
Well, I should tell the fans out there that I am picking against my team. I'm picking against the Eagles. I was told by one coworker that I'm a scumbag for picking against my team. There
But
was
you
a
didn't pick
coworker.
against the Packers.
Yeah, there was a Dan remembers there was a coworker named Steve Hinkle who said he would kick my ass if I picked against the Eagles on the show. But I'm doing it anyway. I'm a brave guy, and I'm going with the Lions. I'm going with Lions. I think they're plus 3.5.
Plus 3.5.
Yeah. I'm going to bet against my team. I don't care if I'm a fraud or a scumbag. I want to win money. The Eagles stink. Our head coach is a clown. He's talking about flowers, fertilizing flowers. He's losing the locker room. There's reports right now. I was looking at reports that he's losing the locker room. Players aren't listening to his message anymore. They're not taking him seriously as a coach. I think that affects gameplay. Dan doesn't like my emotional gut stuff, but I think that affects your game when you don't respect the coach, you don't listen to the coach. The Lions actually have been playing hard for Dan Campbell. I mean, they've been losing some games, but the games have been tight. They should have won that Ravens game, and the referee actually admitted he made a mistake by not calling the delay a game. That kick should have never happened, and they should have beat the Ravens, so they shouldn't be 0-7. So they've been competitive, and the one thing about the Eagles' defense, aside from the fact that they just suck in general, but they really suck against the run, and they suck against people who catch the ball. DeAndre Smith, the running back for the Lions, leads the NFL in catches and yards for a running back, and they have one of the best tight ends in the league in Hutchinson. And the Eagles can't cover tight ends either. So I think the Lions are going to be able to move the ball in the stinky Eagles defense. Now, the Lions don't have a great defense. Hurts might be able to move the ball a little bit. But all the Lions have to do is cover 3.5. Even if they lose 24-21, means my brother still win the bet. I just don't trust the Eagles. I think they're going downhill. For all those reasons, I'd even go outright. I would go outright pretty much. I would take the Lions to win, not just cover. Eagles are terrible. Eagles are a terrible team, and I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be a fan, but I'm not gonna be one of those fans that looks at life through fucking rose-colored glasses. I'm a realist. So bet all your money. As my brother used to say in the old shows, go rob a bank. Take all the money after you rob the bank and bet on the Lions.
And go to jail.
What was the meme? It says, "Dad, what's a Super Bowl?" From the Lion King. Dad,
Yeah,
what's a
dancing
Super Bowl?
out.
I don't know, son. We're lions.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
They almost the Lions almost had a. I just miss who is it? Wayne Fonts. Miss Wayne.
Yeah, that's the meme. That's a good meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be there should be like a Hall of Fame memes. That's a Hall of Fame right there.
Yeah, Wayne Fonts is probably one of the. Was he the last coach to get into the playoffs or no?
Yeah, no.
They lost to the Cowboys with Stafford.
Oh, yeah.
And here's a picture of Brian.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm guessing Buddy
Better know
Ross.
who's gonna do it.
Buddy Ross never got him into the playoffs.
Bobby Ross. Yeah?
Bobby Ross.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Buddy from Houston.
Ryan.
No. What's his name? The guy before Patricia.
Oh
Didn't he
yeah,
get-
Caldwell.
Yeah.
Tim
Didn't he
Caldwell.
get-
Yeah, did they play? Yeah, that's who it was. Yeah.
Even though Sky referred to him as the Black Marty Morningweg. I think they actually had a winning record with him, and he made the playoffs once. They got killed by the Saints, I think. I think he made it twice, actually. But they've won one playoff game in 60 years, the Lions.
Hey Dan, once a lion, always a lion, right?
Yeah, right. Was Sirianni a Lion?
The Lions won a Super Bowl before the merge, by the way. I think it was like 51.
60.
60?
And it was the NFC.
Yeah.
It was the NFL championship.
Exactly.
And that's it. Everyone who was there is 80 years old.
They hung the banner up in the old Tiger Stadium on Boulevard in Trumbull until they tore it down.
Huh.
Because that's where the Lions used to play. In the old Tiger Stadium. Back in the day. So they almost had a Hollywood win last week, we can all admit, right?
Yeah, they played well.
Yeah, until they came to the Lions at the end of the game, and Goff kept throwing interceptions.
And then they came out with the high school finish with an onside kick, 2 fake punts.
Yeah, I give them credit for trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sirianni doesn't try anything.
They're 4-3 against the spread, 3.5-point underdogs, as we mentioned. They head into the game with more momentum than Philadelphia, who got stomped in Vegas last week. 0-7, prone to self-sabotage. Jared Goff can't help making mistakes, throwing a back-breaking fourth-quarter interception to extend his own personal losing streak to 10 games. Goff doesn't have the best options to work with. Only 5 different players caught passes against the Rams. But that's no excuse for some of the errors he's making, which are limiting the offense to scoring fewer than 19 points per game on average and converting fewer than 35% of the downs. What?
Why are you making our pick bad? Why are you talking about bad stuff?
I don't know. I'm just reading my notes.
Yeah, no, you're reading off the goddamn computer, man. Come on, man.
The Lions stink.
I
There's no way
forgot
that-
Goff was the quarterback for the Lions, dude. Give me a break.
I mean, both teams stink. I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Oh, but however, wait, there's more. This is also a Lions team that has consistently let backers down in the game after a strong performance. And this looks like a good spot for Philly to bounce back. Oh, never mind. I'm reading the wrong.
Hey, Ryan, how do you do that?
That's how I'm on my phone.
How do you do that? It's pretty cool.
I'm on my phone.
No, I'm pretty glad he had to do that. That's pretty cool.
There we go.
I was reading the wrong
Better.
analysis. My bad.
My
Let me see
brother's
if I
not
can
even
find some better analysis.
The world's greatest producer.
Philadelphia 2-4 against the spread in their last 6. So 1-5 in their last 6 against the spread against Detroit. There you have it. Somehow,
Hey, how do you do that?
somehow my
Cool.
screen got reversed. I don't know what happened with that, but let me do this. If you go on what I like to do, the NFL Pick Watch with the expert picks, they've got Detroit at 71% at a plus 3.5. Where'd you
Hey, I
get
wanna-
that, Ryan? All right,
Yeah,
so
how do you do that?
my
I wanna know
analysis was
what's
bad. I forget everything I said. I thought I had my different sheet up, but I had the wrong sheet up. My bad.
Hey, how do you do that? What do you do on your phone?
I don't know. I
working
just go
on
down
my
to the
Freddy
bottom.
Krueger sound effects. What do you
How
want?
do you, the bottom? What do you mean the bottom? I'm on my phone. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, so there's a
I
little
think
button.
has a
There's a
special.
little button
Penny
right in
for
there.
your thoughts.
Little button. What the
All
fuck?
right,
I don't see.
stick with Brian's
Cannot have-
analysis. Don't listen to mine. I had the wrong sheet up.
Sure. How the fuck did you do that, man?
He has a filter. It's a filter on
I
iPhone.
realized like halfway through that I had the wrong.
Yeah, it's an
analysis.
I think it's an iPhone thing.
Yes.
Yo, hey, Rock, can you do a flower in honor of Sirianni? Can you do a flower?
A dead flower.
Hey, Rock, can you do a flower?
Yeah, I'm looking.
He over-optimized
Oh, I
it.
need to get that hooked up.
Yeah, there it is. There it is, folks. Mike Sirianni.
With kids today, huh? No respect.
It's Mike Sirianni talking to his team right now.
Yeah, right.
He's talking to those players. Got fertilized. You got to fertilize the seed, people.
Ryan,
gotta
you have
fertilize-
to keep that up for the
You're
Zoom
right.
for the Zoom office meeting tomorrow. You have to keep that.
Oh yeah,
going.
no, I would totally do that.
I mean, who's going to listen to his bullshit when he says something dumb like that?
That's what I read. I'm telling you, I read articles. He's losing. This is after the speech. And
Yeah,
he's in the locker room. Players aren't taking him seriously anymore.
I believe it.
There's multiple sources that are talking about how he's losing the locker room.
Well, he's a fucking idiot. I mean, what do you want?
Fucking clown.
Yeah.
So this is the parlay for week 8. You're taking the Bills. Pick the Bills. Lions plus 3.5. Titans plus 2.5. You're picking the Rams, the Bengals, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's a $100 bet, paying off 666 and change.
I did 2 parlays. I did Tennessee and the Cowboys on the money line. $5 plays out 26.68, and then I did another one of Tennessee, the Cowboys, and the Giants all on the money line, and $5 pays out $120.61.
Nice. I didn't do one yet.
Oh, scary.
And then I bet straight up on the Titans, and I also bet on the Bengals minus 11.
Dan, did you have the Buccaneers in your parlay?
No,
My parlay, I did the just money line. I did the Falcons, the Chargers, and the Lions. Three team parlay money line.
Ryan, did you say you had a parlay?
No, I didn't do one yet. I
Oh,
didn't have time today to work on one.
Ryan, cross your arms like that again. Mr. Clean. It's Mr. Clean on the One Pick
That's
Wonder
right.
tonight.
he's cheering.
Is that your Halloween costume, Mr. Clean?
Yes.
Awesome.
I might have to do these filters every week.
Yo, I
Yeah, you need a green screen now in the background.
Mine doesn't do that. Dan, did you do that?
Look, my nose isn't any bigger. There we go.
Hey, Dan, can you do that? Dan, can you do that?
No, it's an iPhone feature.
Ryan, can you do a lion? Can you do a lion?
Let me see.
Yeah, you did one earlier. You had a lion head.
Yeah, let me. Is it this one?
It's a tiger.
I think that's all I got. Here's a
You had
cat.
one. There was a cartoon lion head.
Where is it? Let me find it.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool feature, man. That's awesome. I'm jealous, man. I'm fucking jealous. I don't have that shit on my phone. All I have
We
to
could
say.
do this all night. This is entertaining as hell.
It is.
So you're picking the Titans plus 2.5 and the Lions plus 3.5. Do not listen to my analysis. I was like what was the movie that Will Ferrell did with the newscaster where he's like
Man.
fuck
Anchorman.
Yeah, Anchorman.
Anchorman. He's like fuck you, San Francisco. All right, good luck, fellas.
All right, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
See you later.
Take care.
See you next week.